It's the Takeover. It's the Takeover right here on the award-winning CBJ Radio. We're always bringing you the coolest artists on Wednesday nights, and tonight's no different. Thrower is a loud and energetic band hailing from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Houston, Texas. They mix hard rock, grunge, metal, and more into their debut album, Blink, that just came out on Friday. We played you their cover, Don't Fear the Reaper, and also just dropped a video for the brand new single, Blink Dog. We're stoked to have vocalist Isaac Thrower from the band Thrower on the show. First, Isaac, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Well, wow. Blink just came out on Friday, your debut album. You guys are young dudes. What was the emotions? Were you excited, nervous, what?
Oh, a mix of all those. We were so excited for it to finally come out because it has been a project in the works for such a long time. Started, if we're going back to when one of the first songs on the album was made, it was definitely a couple of years ago. So it's been a long journey.
Oh, wow.
Long, interesting journey. Yeah.
Well, let's touch on it. Baton Rouge, Houston, you're like in the middle of them. You went to LSU?
I'm actually currently still going to LSU.
Okay, so you're still at LSU. Yeah. So how did the band was founded by you and Cole? Did you guys meet there? How did it happen?
So we actually met in high school, and that's kind of where it leads back to.
Oh, wow.
Some of these songs are so old, but we met back in high school, and we were trying to start a band, but it ended up kind of not working out. We did some demos, and it ended up not working out. We kind of went to different colleges, but then later down the line, these songs kind of got invigorated and somehow got into the hands of Bobby Amaru, and he dug it, and just one thing led to another, and we formed the band and made this album.
Wow. So were you and Cole was it different guys? Was it always you two? What?
So it was kind of always us two. But I was, like I said, we separated for a bit after we went to different colleges, and we went to our respective scenes, because there's like a nice little local scene in Baton Rouge, bunch of great bands there, and then same in Austin, which is where he went. And so eventually we kind of got back together and continued this project.
Yeah. You said, well, we might have had some magic there we didn't realize. maybe we should go back and check it out. So, I mean, how long has Blink been in the can? Because you're with Pavement. I mean, I know it's a long process. How long is this thing been done?
Well, the album, we first started recording, I believe, December of 22. Okay. December of 22. So since then we started recording and wrapped up the songs by summer of 23, probably. That's about how long it's kind of been in the works, maybe even longer. If we're talking about just getting all these songs together and all that stuff.
Yeah, have them all written and everything. So it's been recorded for damn near a year. I mean, you guys have all kinds of covers. You got the STP, Pearl Jam, Zeppelin covers on your social media.
Yeah.
And you can hear it in the album. Have you listened to the new Pearl Jam album?
I actually have only listened to probably their single Dark Matter, but I haven't gone in depth on their new album. I really need to. Yeah,
and STP, is it the biggest influence? Or, I mean, I saw you doing an Incubus cover. What do you think?
Well, it's hard to say, to define one major influence, because there's just so many artists that I like, and I know Cole loves to. I could actually speak for Cole, and then I know that Zakk Wylde is one of his inspirations in terms of guitar. But for me, in terms of vocals, I love Robert Plant, Chris Cornell, Vedder, of course, and melodically, Scott Weiland from Stone Temple Pilots. He just wrote some really killer melodies, and that's what I really love about him. So.
Yeah. Well, and Cole, he's got a Pantera cover, an Avenged Sevenfold cover. He's got a little more metal in him, I think.
Oh yeah, he's been metal for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I told you before we came on, Isaac. I mean, this is an awesome album. I recommend it to anyone. Go and check it out. Blink, if you like 90s grunge, you like some Zeppelin in it. I mean, it doesn't have a bad song on it. It's one of the best debut albums that I've heard from front to back in quite a while.
Really?
So congratulations on that. And I get 100 songs, 50 albums a day, it seems like. So I listen to a lot of music, but I mean, you guys are right up my alley. It's funny because you're still in college. How old are you, Isaac?
I just turned 21 in October.
Yeah, see, I'm more than double your age, and we're listening to the same stuff. But I mean, I saw Stone Temple Pilots in, God, 1995 or 97. I mean, it was just, it's crazy. But
yeah, it is
what
crazy.
you guys are listening to, it's really awesome. No, so that's, I mean, I love it even more that you're 21 and you sound like this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really interesting because a lot of like my generation, I feel, at least my friends and all the people I know, we are all into that music. We're all into that older stuff. Of course, some newer stuff too, but a lot of us really dig that 90s grunge scene along with 70s, Zeppelin, all those classic bands.
Yeah.
So,
well, they had emotion and they had feeling, and you guys are bringing that back, and that's what's awesome. Pavement, go check them out. They're at throwerofficial.com. They're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Go check out their TikTok. They're on YouTube. Blink Dog, their brand new video just dropped a couple days ago, along with their debut album, Blink, is out now as well. I mean, Pavement Records, that tells you something right there. Pavement's probably the hottest record label out there right now. How did you guys get hooked up with them?
Yeah, so as I kind of mentioned before, Bobby Amaru from Saliva, he produced the album. He kind of put us together, and he was the one who actually helped us get with Pavement.
Okay. Yeah, so it's nice to know people.
Yeah, it was a stroke of luck. It was absolutely a stroke.
I mean, because how did Bobby get your music?
It was through like this guy named Mark Gray. It's like a guy in Houston who does managing and other things. But he got him to Bobby. He knew Bobby, and he knows a few people, and yeah.
And then it just starts rolling down the hill, and you're like, bring it
on. He's like, I get a call. It's like, hey, Bobby, like, really likes the demos. Like, he wants to produce the album and stuff. And I'm just like, wait, what? It's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Going from there to here.
How things work sometimes. Well, because you play guitar too, because I saw a video of you and like two other dudes. I don't know if that was in college or a year or so back. I don't know if you were at a jam session or what, but you play guitar, right?
Oh, yeah, I play guitar.
Yeah, because, I mean, you pretty much sing, though. I mean, are all the videos, we don't see you playing guitar too much for the band.
Yeah, because for the band, I'm more so frontmanning, we've got two rhythm guitar, lead and a rhythm guitar, and then bass and drums. So I'm able to bounce around, and really just get the crowd, give some energy instead of just focusing on playing guitar, which is what I love, to really be able to move around and stuff.
Well, yeah, it's a lot nicer that you don't have to worry about carrying. I mean, some guys, they love it. They like carrying the guitar. It's like their security blanket, but some guys are like, I want to sing.
Yeah.
I don't want this damn thing strapped around my neck. So what are you doing at LSU? What's your major?
Right now it's economics. So I'm in like a business degree. I was trying to find something that would somehow sort of pair with music, because marketing and management and all that stuff. But of course, music is my dream. After everything's been happening like this, that's just what I'm really excited about,
Well, and I mean, things are going good. We'll see how long you stay at LSU, but having a good business background, when you get this thing rolling, you'll realize it is a business. It's fun, and you love doing the music, but you gotta know where the hell your money's going and what's happening, and make a living at the same time. But you guys got the awesome Tripping on a Paper Heart cover by STP. You can go check that out. It's on YouTube. First, Don't Fear the Reaper. That was the first single. But when you listen to the album, you get shocked by another cover that's on the album. Never Tear Us Apart. I was like, holy shit, I did not expect this, Isaac. What? I mean, I get it. They don't want you to do a grunge cover because, that might be a little much on the album. But were you guys playing this live? Whose idea was this?
It was actually my idea, because I absolutely love NXS and Michael Hutchence,
Oh, yeah.
They're actually a pretty big influence on me, even though you may not hear it. But but yeah, I just loved that song, and I really wanted to do like a modern take on the song, and I thought it, I thought I could sing it well.
Well, and even I didn't catch it, then I start hearing the lyrics going through my head. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, what? Hold on here. This is NXS. And then I even had to look. I was like, okay, who wrote this song? And halfway through it, I was like, okay, it is. It's a cover of the NXS Never Tear Us Apart. But yeah, you guys, great version. You knocked it out of the park. So
thank you so much.
Way to go on that one. Speaking of Bobby and Saliva, you're going to go open some dates with them. You're going to be in Deadwood, South Dakota, which I'm in Wyoming. That's like 3 hours away on Thursday, May 30th. But when do you start the tour with them? Or do
we
you
start, yeah, I know. We start May 14th in Nashville.
So you guys will be in Billings, Montana then, like on the 26th or something of May.
Yes, we will.
Wow. Well,
we're so excited because all of that, a lot of pretty landscape up there, down here in the South. It's nice, but there's not much mountains or anything like that. So it's going to be nice to kind of see all that sort of stuff.
Have you ever been up here in Montana or Wyoming or South Dakota?
No.
Wow.
Never been up there.
Never been up there. You're going to enjoy it. Billings is 2 hours from me. So they don't have you guys listed, but they have you listed on the Deadwood show. And I'm like, please come to Billings. I'll come up and see you guys. So that'll be sweet that you'll be there. Go check them out. Go check out Isaac and the guys. They're at throwerofficial.com. They're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The debut album, Blink, is out now. You guys just dropped Blink Dog, the video. It's a killer video. I mean, they had to hook you up with Thomas Crane. You had to be blown away when they all call you and tell you that, too. Hey, Isaac, Thomas Crane's going to come to your video, too.
Yeah, he's insanely talented, that guy. Absolutely. And that video was so much fun to shoot. We shot it in a haunted house, and there was just animatronics jumping out at like every corner. Every once in a while, you just hear like somebody get like, oh,
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. There's a ton of props. Where was this, in Houston or Baton Rouge or where?
It was in Houston. It's at a place called Phobia Haunted Houses.
Okay.
They were really nice to let us use their sets and stuff. It was so much fun. They even let us like spray paint our name at a few places. Just have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looked amazing, and that was the same thing. I'm watching that, and I was like, "Holy crap! Who did this video?" And I looked down at the credits. Oh, Thomas Crane. Okay, well that explains a lot because yeah, he's amazing. Blink Dog, the song. I mean, a couple of your titles, I'm like, Blink Dog. Do they even say Blink Dog? What the hell? What does that have to do with this song, Isaac?
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting title. I agree. I actually inspired from this game where there was like this enemy, and it's called a Blink Dog. And that's where I kind of got the idea from, but then I kind of changed it into something else with the meaning of the song. Okay. But yeah.
There must be a lot of blood in the game.
Yeah.
But it looks, look, you guys obviously had fun making the video. I mean, you're covered in blood a couple times, but I mean, the whole scene, it looks like you guys had a great time.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. We're about to release a little behind the scenes here this week. And people get to see, just a couple things. I actually accidentally poured like too much blood on Cole, the lead guitarist, and so he was mad at me. And so when it was my turn, he just dumped the whole thing. So
that's great. Cole, I lived with a guy in college, and he was just an amazing guitar player. And he had short hair, looked like just a regular dude, but he could just shred at the guitar. And Cole kind of reminds me of him too. I was like, if Cole walks by you, you'd never know that dude's just a complete shredder.
Yeah, he's an absolutely talented guitarist for sure.
Well, listening to Blink, Dusted, track 2, Dusted, I love this song, Isaac.
Yeah?
Tell us a little bit about the song before I intervene.
Out of all the songs on the album, Dusted, Undertow, All I Know are like pretty like close to me in terms like I really like felt it whenever I was singing and just kind of making that song. I like to write with like what I like to call parallel meanings, where there's like a shallow surface level meaning that you can kind of that anybody could kind of get, like, okay, this song is about, you know, perseverance, or just not listening to when other people are just shitting on you. Pardon me. But
Oh, you can cuss. Go ahead.
but yeah, and then I like to write with like a deeper meaning that's either a specific story or like uh, an allusion to something else that's like just a little bit deeper. And Dusted was definitely one of those songs that I really felt meant a lot to me.
I love it. I thought of Drug Addiction.
Believe it or not, actually, the first song of the album, Reach, there is a story behind that, actually, which would transition me to that song. Back in high school, actually, whenever we first wrote that song, one of Cole's best friends, Jack, he OD'd and passed away. We were about 17 years old, so it was very something crazy to go through. It was his best friend. I knew him, but that was what inspired us to make that song, Reach. Okay. And there's definitely some that also affects some of the other songs as well, for sure.
Yeah, well, probably overgrown because you're out of time.
Yeah, that one actually, yeah, it kind of has a different meaning, but they're all related in a way, for sure.
Yeah, no, Overgrown. I love that track. There's a little clip on them. If you go on their Instagram and search through their videos, they're playing it live. But yeah, Undertow, Down on You. I mean, it's awesome. There's a thing on your website that says All I Know video is coming. Is that the next one?
It is. Yep. There's an All I Know video coming out very soon.
Okay.
This week, probably.
Oh, wow. So you guys aren't wasting any time.
No, we are not. We're super excited about that video for sure, too. It's more so kind of one of those, got a lot of clips of us live that go through and us playing, for sure. But we're really excited about that video, too.
Well, that's what I figured. Now you need your live shot in action video in one of the next ones. Well, you guys do have some shows. You're playing like 4 shows, and they're all in Houston upcoming.
Yes. One of them is like a little bit north of Houston, but that's mainly where we're kind of based out of, so it's pretty easy. You know, we're open for Brother Kane on the 9th.
Oh, nice.
So we're really grateful to be able to do that. And at Warehouse Live, and playing a little music festival at St. Arnold in Houston this next Saturday. So we're excited about that too.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be sweet. So go and check them out. Throwerofficial.com. They got their dates on there. Go and check them out on all their social media, Facebook, Instagram. Go to TikTok. They got a bunch of videos on there. The brand new single Blink Dog is out now, along with the album Blink. So, you know, your dreams are happening, Isaac. Let's have another dream. What's your dream tour you'd love to get on? I mean, Saliva Drowning Pool is going to be kick-ass. I've seen both of them. That's awesome. But who would it be?
A dream tour? Are we talking about like anybody?
Anybody. You could do anybody.
That's a hard one. But I would love to tour with like a band like Alice in Chains, or we're talking newer. There's this little band, Aberdeen is Dead. I kind of like them. It'd be cool to tour with them, but like Alice in Chains would be really sick for sure.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Well, go and check them out. Go and follow them. Huge things happening for Thrower. It's just beginning. And their debut album, Blink, is out now. And yet again, Isaac, incredible album. Way to go. Can't wait to see what happens with you guys. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in Billings, Montana at the pub station. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Well, it's Isaac from Thrower. Go check him out. Here is their brand new single. It's Blink Dog. It's Thrower. It's a Takeover. CBJRadio.com.